are in the process of needing to schedule your COVID-19 test so that you can be on campus with your daily pass. Even if you are fully vaccinated, you still are required to have a negative test on file. And so I'm going to guide you very quickly on how to do both the COVID testing appointment and then also your daily pass. So you're going to start off by going to achieve.lausd.net/COVID testing APPT. You can also do a quick Google search. If you type in LAUSD COVID testing appointment, you'll scroll down here. It should be the first link that you have access to, and that will open up to this page. All right, next, right here where it says schedule your appointment, you click on that. And then you'll click on employees and students. You'll have the Microsoft client pop up. You will click on your LAUSD account. You will type in your password. And that will take you to this landing page. And this landing page is through Power Apps portal. You're going to book your test appointments here. You're also going to be getting your daily test here, and if you had a test done with an outside agency, you could submit that here as well. So we're going to start here with the book an LAUSD COVID-19 test appointment. The first thing it's going to ask you is, are you registering dependent children? You are able to do that. I'm not going to do that in this case, so I will select no and then click next. If you were to enter dependent children, you would just put in their names and you'd be able to do that. You can receive text messages if you choose. I just have that defaulted to yes. From there, you are going to need to type in or select yes for consent and then authorization as well. If you do no on either of those, it will not allow you to process. It's going to ask you if you've been on an LAUSD site in the last 14 days or plan to enter in the next 72 hours. I will be, so I'm just going to click yes, but if that's not your case, you can click no. Right down here, these are the same standard questions you're going to be asked in the daily pass each day. Hopefully none of those issues are for you, so you would click no. Have you or your dependent children had a positive test in the last 14 days? Hopefully that's no as well. And then are you under quarantine or isolation order? Hopefully you would hit no for that as well. If you hit yes for any of these, it will not allow you to take a test. So have you or your dependents you are scheduling traveled outside of California in the past 10 days? So no's to all of those will allow you to move on to the next page without a problem. From there, is this your first test? For me, it is not my first test. Are you employed in the healthcare industry? Are you pregnant? So you'll have to select those based on your personal status. The next section is about congregate care facility. If you live in a congregate care facility, you'd hit yes. For me, that's a no. And then right down here, symptomatic as defined by the CDC. And so that's all of these different pieces here. I'm going to click no to that and then click next. And now I'm going to be taken to the opportunity to actually locate a test location. The test locations, you can do the drop-down box and you can see there's plenty currently. So wherever you live, there's probably someone somewhere near you, but we also have a site at King Middle School. So you'll go to King Middle School or wherever else you choose, you'd click processing. Then you would click the test date. Now I'm going to actually be scheduling this for Thursday, and I'm going to schedule it for 2:15 if I can get that appointment time. Appointment times have been pretty easy to get, so it takes a little while to load this. So just be patient. Sometimes it'll take a few seconds. Sometimes it'll take up to a minute. You can see here I'm getting a page unresponsive here, so I'm going to click wait. I might need to go back and change this date because there might not be test times available. So I'm going to try again for Thursday. Okay, so the first test time is available at 9:30. The last one is at 12:30. So I'm going to go ahead and hit that 12:30 time slot on Thursday. I'll click next. And then my appointment is scheduled. I get the information. My suggestion would be to take a screenshot or print this. You can also do this on your mobile device. So that would be the first step. And then you usually get your results within 24 to 48 hours, sometimes even quicker. And from there, once you have your test results, you would click on this page here, and it would come up with whether or not you have a possibility of infection. So here is my latest test here. So you'll have those that will come up. Additionally, if you go back home, you then can get your daily pass. So daily pass, you'd select yourself. You would type in the location that you are going to. I would suggest doing this instead of the drop-down box because there are 1,000 schools that show up. You select which magnet you happen to be in, and then you'll click next. From there, you do the daily health check. So you talk about what you do to make our community safer by wearing face coverings outside, at school, and outside the home. Avoid inviting people into the home other than those who need to be there, and minimize close physical contact. Once you click that you agree to these safety behaviors, you click accept. From there, again, it's the standard questions that you'll be asked on a daily basis, making sure that you don't have a fever, shortness of breath, chills, fatigue, any of the following conditions, that you haven't had physical contact with someone in the past 14 days with COVID, that you have not had a positive COVID test in the past 14 days, that you have not been told by a medical provider that you have it, you're not under quarantine, and you have been safe as possible. You click agree to those, and then you will receive your daily pass. So from there, you'll need to have this access to this. So you'll want to either take a picture on your device or do this on your device and then take a screenshot. That's it. I hope that was helpful, and I look forward to seeing you all very soon.